Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we'll be reviewing the Endeavor Ranger. This board features Endeavor's multi-camber, which is cam rocker. So you got traditional camber through the insert track, then you got rocker before the up kick in the nose and the tail. This is going to make it a little bit better for powder float as well as ease of entry in and out of turns, but you're still going to retain that snap and pop of traditional camber underfoot. This board is available in 141, 144, 147, 150, 152, 154, 155 wide, 156, 157 wide, and 158. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day where there was a storm slowly rolling in. There was fresh snow on the runs, chunder snow, ice, crap, just about everything you could fathom, with some wind and more snow falling from the sky, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. This board has that predictable middle of the road freestyle flex, so you got softer tip and tail, a little bit stiffer through the middle with a fair amount of torsional give. Basically, this board is playful, and that kind of carries over to the stability. You will get some chatter out in the tips that does resonate back underfoot, and in really rutted out terrain, you got to keep your knees bent to stay on top of it. The nice thing is, it is a little bit of a wider platform, so you do tend to get a little more stability underfoot than with other boards like this in this category. The camber section of this board is really easy to engage. You don't have to worry about loading it up too much, and what that does is it activates that rocker point in the tip and the tail so that it almost gives a springboard-like effect to it and a skate-style pop. So what you do is you load it up, you roll back like you're gonna pop, it hits, it springs, you're in the air. Is it the snappiest thing out there? No. Will it get the job done? Oh yeah, totally fine. You don't have to worry about that. Now, when it comes to hitting jumps, should you worry about hitting anything with a transition or a lip? No. Roll in, pop off of it, you're gonna get in the air, it's totally fine. Small, medium jumps are really its strong suit. Could it handle bigger stuff? Yeah. But then you're going to also run into the issue of, can the flex actually handle the landing on it? In my opinion, unless you're landing bolts, probably not. But overall, this thing's just a well-balanced freestyle board that'll be solid on just about any type of jump or lip that you can hit it with, as well as sending rollers and side hits. With the rocker and the tips, you've got this nice platform for buttering around. You can get your weight out over it with relative ease, and it stays locked in, and then when you want to pop out of it, you can. You don't have to worry about it. You want to get sideways, you feel it just hug and slide, and then it'll snap when you want it to. Now, the same can be said with jibbing. It locks into a press, especially right where that rocker zone is, so you just feel it, and then when you hit the end of the feature, you can spring out of it. With that slightly softer torsional flex, when you get sideways on the rail, it really does hug it and you feel locked in through the board slide. So don't hesitate to just jib with this thing. The nice thing about carving on this board is it's consistent. It's smooth from edge to edge. It's nimble enough. I mean, is it the most nimble board out there? No. You can rail a turn when you need to. You can drive it from the center back if you want to. It's basically a board for someone that's progressing on a twin freestyle deck. It holds an edge well enough. I mean, in pure ice, you'll probably kick out, but soft snow, slushy snow, really wouldn't worry about it. Its strong suit is mellow setup turns or medium carves. It's when you really rail it that you start to notice that there's limitations with it, but then again, that's not what this board is designed for. So who's this board for? The budget-conscious park rider that wants a killer deck for the price. Seriously, this is great bang for the buck. What surprised me about this board was it was a little stiffer than I thought for the price, which is nice because it's a little bit more reactive. Overall, it's a great bang for the buck type of deck, and it handled everything I threw at it. It's a board that I could grab, go out and ride, and not really worry about it. It was just smooth and consistent. Comparable boards: the Rome Warden, the K2 Ray Gun Pop, the Capita Outer Space Living. This has been my review of the Endeavor Ranger. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.